Hey everyone, this is Pete with Diecast. Welcome to this episode. This is Wednesday. If you've been following the show, you know typically on Wednesdays you'll see me in my truck and I'll be holding a big bag full of stuff that I bought at Walmart, Target, wherever, of all sorts of diecast, Hot Wheels, and Matchbox cars. Ever since the holidays, the restocking has been really poor here. Walmart has stocked nothing new, and Target's had little dribs and drabs of some 2020 Matchbox. I picked up most of that stuff to fill in the set, and that's been okay, but literally it's been going out to the store, hitting 2 or 3 stores, 4 stores, and coming back with 1 or 2 pieces that I don't have. So it's been really slow, but don't worry. I found ways to fill in my time. This week, instead of being in my truck, we're going to be in my inner sanctum. This is my office where I do all my diecast business. I've got my computer over here. I research vehicles. I research what I want to buy. I research some of the stuff that I've bought and kind of do some of the background. So when I make a video, I've got some pretty good information for you. Let's see what else I have. I've got these new cases, these Plano 5324s that I've been putting on the wall, trying to, as I open packs and open cars for a video, I'll put them up there. I didn't really have a good place to store them. I was tucking them away, so now I've got a place where I can kind of look at them, pull them back out, photograph them, whatever I want to do with them, or just sit and enjoy them. So that's pretty awesome. What else do I do in here? I obviously make videos. I do my editing and processing of my videos on the computer in here. And now I'm recording in here for the first time, and I think it's okay, trying to get the lighting right and the sound right. A little bit of work, but we'll get there. So because the retail's been slow, I've been doing a couple other things. I went to a flea market last weekend. If you watched one of my previous videos on Saturday, I think we released it, I had mystery cars from 1998, and we opened about 9 of those and had some pretty cool cars in there. And I also picked up, at that same flea market, I picked up some of these, a lot of first editions. I picked up some 2008s first editions, and it was just a mix of stuff, and back to 97. So I got these all here, and I'm going to sort through them and kind of figure out how we want to do videos on those in a way that'll make sense and kind of be enjoyable for the viewer. The other way I've been spending my time is on the eBay, the Fleabay, buying some stuff online. It's a little difficult to buy things online. Some of the newer stuff is very expensive to buy that way. Some of the older stuff you can get some pretty good deals on, but it's very difficult because you're not holding it in your hand to check the condition. So you have to kind of wing it a prayer. You look at the photos, you study them real good, try to open them up on a big monitor, make sure you've got a good picture of what you're buying, and hope for the best. And I've been pretty fortunate so far. The stuff that I did order when it came in, I was satisfied with the condition, especially at the price point I was paying. I wasn't paying a whole lot for them. You know, you're paying $50, $60, $70. It's a little dicey, but if you're paying $10, stuff like that, you know, it's not going to be pristine mint condition with the original box, but it's going to be a nice piece that you can display and that you can handle it and don't worry about handling it, and you can enjoy it. So I'm going to show you a couple things I found. This one actually just came in today. And I was excited, and you'll see all sorts of varieties of packaging on these things. This one was actually in a adapter and battery box, which and the bubble wrap pack and bubble wrapped again. So this seller did a really nice job packing this for me. This is the Blue Shark, and I forget what year this is, but you know, a lot of you may remember this. This is a Matchbox Superfast from last year. But of course, this is the early 70s version with the metal Zamac bottom and that original decal in the front, that big chrome motor and pipes. So this is the kind of stuff I've been buying. That'll be kind of super fun. I'm going to open up those Superfast cars. I've got last year the 2019 Premium. And it'll be interesting to compare this new model, that new model, with these old models. Another piece that I bought was this Jeep CJ6. This is a late 70s model, and there's a lot of nuances in figuring out how old these are. I like this particular model. I know this is a little bit later version of it, because it says Jeep CJ6 on the bottom, and the very first edition said CJ6 Jeep. So for what that's worth, there's a lot of nuances to figuring out the age. I'm going to put the name of a website that I use that helps me figure that stuff out, that I think if you want to collect some of these old Superfast cars, that I think you'll find it really helpful to determine the scarcity, rarity, and also determine about what year particular pieces that you're looking at. I got the Caravan. It's got that nice vintage 70s orange, the amber windows. It's got a little piece here where the door opens. And if you look inside there, it's very difficult to capture on the film, but there's all sorts of little, a sink and a little stove top and a little bunk in there. So that was a cool little piece. Police Patrol. Again, these are all, 77, 76, 78. The Police Patrol. This is what's called a roll-o-matic. You spin the tires, and I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to try to get it. But the little siren spins up top as it rolls along. So that was a kind of a neat little novelty piece. And the last but not least is this Blaze Buster. And I bought this particularly not because it's such a great casting, but because when I was a little wee collector, I had the Blaze Buster. And the little ladder goes up and it goes down. And again, it's got that 70s kind of amber orange windshield. This is the chrome one. And I don't know if I had the chrome or the white. So of course I had to buy both just to make sure. If you're going to if you're going to try to buy back your childhood, you got to be thorough and make sure you get it all. So that's it. That's basically what I've been up to. Hope you enjoyed coming into the Inner Sanctum, seeing the behind the scenes, the wizard behind the curtain. There's not much to it, but it's kind of fun to check it out. Hope you enjoyed checking out these Superfast cars. I've got some videos coming up on those. I've got those. I've got a few more on order. I've been overdoing it just a little bit. I got a couple more on the wall. I'm going to do some videos and we'll kind of break those down and show them to you up close. So if you're into the older stuff, the vintage stuff, the Superfast stuff, hit that bell for notifications, subscribe, and you can check those out. Thanks again. Really appreciate you tuning in. We're closing in on 1,000 total views. For such a small channel as mine, that is a huge number, and I really, really appreciate y'all tuning in as often as you do. If it's your first time, welcome. If you've been back several times, thank you so much for supporting the show. And until I see you next time, enjoy the ride.